Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Ipob's lawyer reacts to report that Nnamdi Kanu is missing from DSS detention. Ipob's lawyer reacts to report that Nnamdi Kanu is missing from DSS detention. To my dear listeners, please stay tuned as I read today's news. If you are in a GO4, the lawyer of the supreme leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has reacted to report that his client is missing from the custody of the Department of State Services. He said Kanu is not missing, but is still in the DSS custody. A GO4 made this clarification in a statement on Monday. It confirmed that some approved family members of the Ipob leader visited Kanu in the DSS custody on July 14. The lawyer, however, said that expected visits to Kanu was aborted because of what he described as the flimsy excuse that the Ipob leaders authorized handlers who were to receive the visiting team were out of the facility on another official assignment. He said, "We were at the headquarters of the Department of State Services for the court-ordered written visit to our indefatigable client, Oyedu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But unfortunately, we could not meet with Oyedu. We were informed by the DSS official that Oyedu's authorized handlers who were to receive the visiting team were out of the facility on another official assignment. Hence, the visit was aborted. This is not the first time we were confronted with such a flimsy reason for aborting our visit, but the visit has now been rescheduled to Thursday, July 21, 2022. Be that as it may, it is important to further clarify that the approved relatives of Oyedu visited Oyedu last week Thursday, being July 14, 2022, and they spent ample time with him. This information is necessary to address false news which trended on some relatively unpopular blogs early last week to the effect that Oyedu was missing in the facility of the DSS, Abuja. In view of the unpleasant consequences the legal team is being exposed to in the course of managing avoidable distractions arising from unhealthy outbursts from certain quarters, it has become compelling that we have squarely addressed the following concerns. We respectfully wish to urge Umuchineke to henceforth desist from listening to anybody or persons will publicly dish out orders through their social media handles, claiming such orders as purportedly emanating from Onyedu. Onyedu is specifically and primarily concerned with legal steps being taken by his team of lawyers to ensure his unconditional release from custody, which methodology are usually prohibited from being discussed in our update publicly. Onyedu only relays his messages through his lawyers whenever issues of compelling public concerns require his public view. Please note that Onyedu is a freedom fighter, presently held in a solitary confinement at the custody of the DSS and currently undergoing persecution in the hands of the federal government of Nigeria. Nevertheless, he must surely regain his freedom, and it will be soon. Every well-meaning supporter of Onyedu's cause should be more interested in protecting the legal measures being taken to ensure his freedom rather than sabotaging them. Ụmụ Chineke must treat with the greatest circumspect the resolve of those who, by their unhealthy pronouncement, are directly interfering with the strategies of the legal team and further jeopardizing the welfare of Onyedu, and it must stop now. Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the lawyer of the supreme leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has reacted to report that his client is missing from the custody of the Department of State Services. Now I've come to the end of all today's news. Please do drop out the comment section and let's know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.